Good morning, my ghouls, demons, and fellow weird ones. What's up? I have an announcement. I have a tough announcement. A conclusion that took me quite some time to come to, and I have all kinds of mixed feelings about it. My life is evolving in just the best way, and I thought about this in so many ways. I know part of me is having a really hard time letting go, especially of things that I really love. And what I'm letting go of are my weird candles. Now, what does that mean? It doesn't mean I'm done making candles forever. It just means that they're no longer going to be accessible to the public or for sale. The last day you can get a weird candle from me is going to be next Friday, April 10th, in the last quarter in Capricorn. Um, and I'll keep the stock open for everyone who wants to go order one. Or there is the spring candle collection that you can pick from with whatever is still available. There are pieces that are, already taken and spoken for. But what's available you can pick from. Doesn't mean I'm done making candles. I am going to be making candles for myself. Candle magic is a huge part of my practice. But as my life, my career, and my business, and all these other awesome things take off, I just really can't support making candles in the way that I have over the years. I can't, I just can't keep up with it. I need something off my plate, and I don't want to live this crazy, capitalistic, big life, and I never have. That's never been the point of weird curations or weird candles. The whole point was to create art and live a leisurely life. And um whoever, I don't know who has followed along since I've been on TikTok and started all of this, and who knows what, and I can go into the backstory if anyone has any questions. But when I started this back in 2021, after 2020 just kind of really disrupted my life, Chad, my husband, he encouraged me to create candles to give me just some meaning in life. I was in a really heavy place when I met my husband, and my career in the healthcare world was, fading away, and I had a really hard time letting that go. I know a lot of people know how hard that was for me to commit to letting that go and completely transforming my life. As if I can learn a lesson from that, I'm gonna try to take. I'm gonna try to learn the lesson this time around and accept it sooner rather than later. And so my candles are something that are fading away as there is this change coming in. And I thought I could just do it in a different way and still offer it to everybody because I love creating them. And I guess, I don't know why, there's a part of me that felt like if I didn't offer them as far as a business is concerned and to the public, that I couldn't offer them at all, or I couldn't do them at all. I don't know what the mental block or whatever was, but there was just this, I guess, an identity block, this fear of letting it go. I make candles, and I'm still going to be a candle maker. It's just, they're going to be more for me than they've ever been. And they'll be gifts. I love giving them away as gifts. Everyone who knows me closely knows that I love giving a candle away as a present, and I love sharing the magic with everything. They'll still be as expensive as they'll be to create, and they'll still be as expensive. The price and all of that hasn't changed. It's just going to be a luxury gift that I give people, a luxury gift of magic that those who really appreciate it will get to receive, and even more exclusive than they ever were before. Which there's a part of me that really enjoys that. So this is really difficult for me to kind of feel into. I have all kinds of emotions about it. It's closing a chapter that I hold near and dear to my heart. As far as public and people will still see content about it, because when I have the time to make them for myself, of course I'll share them on the internet, because that's just my vibe. That's my artistic creation. I share my life. My life is art, and so I create content about my life, which is also art. Everything about me is artistic and creative, and I'm wanting to make more space for more creative endeavors. I've really loved this journey. I was talking to another friend, her name's Sarah, and she was like, wow, you're just like, she called me a well-rounded person, but she was just like, you've just done everything. And I was like, no, but I want to. And I can't do new things if I refuse to let go of the old things. And it's not so much stop doing it, it's just shifting what's offered. So like my writing is gonna be what's more mostly offered. I'm doing so much more with Rock Oracle, and so I'm really excited to be doing that. That's one of my big priorities, is the music journalism venture that I've been on, which is a childhood dream that I could yap about more and more. So just let me know what story times y'all want to hear, because of all of this. So yeah, I'm doing more with the music journalism. I'm doing more with modeling and photography. I have some really cool gigs this year, and I just can't support keeping up with all of this. So I had to really sit and prioritize with like what I really wanted for my career, not so much my life. And I think I was getting that really confused, because so much of my life is embedded in my career. It always has, and that's karmic Capricorn energy, I would argue, in some ways. And so I find it completely fitting for me to end my candles at the last quarter in Capricorn. I have one more event that I will be doing where I'll be vending my candles. I will post about it. It's at the East Bowl. I got invited. I was really struggling with even signing up for events this year, and then I got invited to an event on Friday, and I was like, you know what, I think that's perfect, because I'm in this transition phase. It's a masquerade ball, and so I think that's a perfect goodbye party for my public presentation of my candles. So there will be as many candles as I have left at the what's it called, excuse me, at the masquerade ball, at my little pop-up. And then the ritual gift stock that I still have online. So there's that. And once everything's out of stock, like it's out of stock, on the 11th, I'll probably close out everything and just start changing my website. I might even give it through the weekend. So, if you get lucky at my website, you get lucky at my website. I'll do it when I do it. But I will honor every order that comes through. So anyway, I hope everyone understands, and I hope everyone's excited for me and all of the above. So just, I don't know, just let me know what you think. I'm open to talking about everything more and more. And I wanted this to be a quick announcement, but as you guys know, nothing about me is quick ever. So, yeah, I don't know. That's the big news. So let me know what you think. And like I said, if you want a candle from me, that this is your last opportunity to get one. Everything else is gonna, like I said, if anyone else in the future gets one, it's because they're in my inner circle. I don't want to have anyone feel excluded, and of course, don't hesitate to reach out. Like, if I have time and availability, and someone reaches out and wants or needs some magic in their life and really wants one of my candles, I can do my best to fit it into my life. I am a generous person in that way. I always have been. So don't hesitate to reach out. But at the same time, if I say no, please understand it's because I have so much more going on in my life, and this is really exciting. And I guess if I could end this with anything, it's just to let people know that dreams do come true, and so that's really fun.